Hey guys, I used to love OSRS, but now I hate it, and if Jagex keeps ruining this game, I will seriously start considering limiting my playtime slightly. Or maybe I'll just keep playing, but I won't be happy about it. These are the top 5 reasons why OSRS is ruined. Number 5. I've literally never gotten a good drop. My RNG is shit, and I'm starting to wonder just how random this number generation really is. If you check out my collection log, I have 1907 Vorkath kills and no pet. I also have 1495 Serb kills without the pet. The chance of doing both of these bosses this much with neither pet is only about 32%. That means I had a 68% chance to have one of the pets by now. What are the odds I didn't hit a 68% drop chance over the course of 3,300 kills? Probably like 1 in a trillion. Come on, Jagex, step your game up. Guys, number 4 is that I clicked on a phishing link and I got hacked on my Iron Man and lost my 3 bill bank. Why can Iron Man even drop items? It makes no sense whatsoever. Blizzard gave me my items back in WoW in 2009 when I got hacked on there, and Jagex should do the same. Blizzard is the best company ever. Jagex should compensate me with extra items for wasting my time. A lot of people might say that it was my fault that I got hacked, but you have to remember that this is a role-playing game. It's supposed to be immersive. What is the real-life equivalent to getting hacked and losing all your items? There isn't one. It's just unrealistic. You could say it's similar to getting robbed, but then you'd be an idiot, because it's not. It's completely different. Number 3 is the fact that I can't transfer over my gold and items from RS3. I had a 600 mil bank in RS3, and I haven't played on that account since 2011. This was before the release of EOC, so it was basically old school still. I shouldn't have had to start over. I've been playing old school since release, but I'm still pissed off about this. Before you guys start freaking out, yes, I know there are swapping discords, but the conversion rate is absolutely terrible. I don't want to deal with that. I shouldn't have to deal with that. I had 600 mil in RS3 and I want 600 mil in OSRS. End of conversation. I should have been able to transfer over my XP too. I grinded for those levels just like everyone else. Jagex should give me a break because I'm a long-time customer and the customer is always right. Also, since I should have had that gold on release day of OSRS, my cash stack should be adjusted for inflation, so I really should get around 3 bill. Come on, Jagex, I'm seriously going to consider quitting the game if you keep this up. Guys, coming in at number 2, this is a very obvious one. The Inferno should have never been released, and I think they should remove it. The reason for this is that I died on wave 31, and I don't feel like going back in and using a whole bunch of supplies for potentially 0 reward when I could be making bank mining amethyst. The Inferno isn't even hard, I just get bored after the first 20 waves or whatever because it's so predictable. And why is this a solo encounter anyway? Why can't I tackle this with friends? This is supposed to be an MMO. Live up to the expectations of the genre for once in your entire life, and it shouldn't be scaled differently for groups either. That would just be cringe. While we're on the subject of scaling, I think TOB should have a better solo scaled version with an invocation system similar to TOA, but I put my own interesting twist on this. Basically, you should be able to turn mechanics off in the raid without losing any loot potential. This should also be implemented in TOA so that every raid level will give the same purple chance as a 600 level raid. If I don't want to deal with stupid mechanics, I shouldn't be penalized with less loot. The way it's set up now just makes no sense whatsoever. These mechanics aren't hard, they're just boring and stupid. I'm sick of them, and now they decided to release this stupid Coliseum thing to get a BIS quiver when they should have just made this item buyable on the GE. What the hell is Jagex doing at this point? Your guess is as good as mine. The moment you've all been waiting for. The number 1 reason why OSRS is completely ruined is the fact that players in this game, guys, are just way too annoying. Socializing in OSRS has been going downhill fast. Some people will tell you that it's just the direction that MMOs have gone. There's not much novelty in having conversations with other players nowadays. This doesn't really explain the issue, however, because I've interacted with plenty of players. The problem is that they were all really annoying. I went all around RuneScape telling hilarious jokes that I've been fine-tuning for the last 3 years, and no one thought they were funny. This is probably because people are so efficiency-minded these days that any attempt at lighthearted humor goes completely unappreciated. All they want to talk about is cringe EHP strats, Some of these players were rude to me, and I was even put on ignore a few times. Why the hell did Jagex even implement the ignore list in the first place? You shouldn't be able to just put someone on ignore because you don't find them funny. I think that the ignore list should work similarly to the ban appeal function, and you should be required to send a message to Jagex consisting of at least 3 to 4 paragraphs explaining why you want to put someone on ignore. These appeals also shouldn't be approved instantly. These ignore list applications should be carefully reviewed over the course of 2 to 3 weeks by an automated system that skews heavily in the favor of denying appeals. I'm also running into issues where I want to do content but no one in my clan is down. So what? I'm supposed to just, like, wait until they want to go boss and do fuck all until then? What is Jagex doing about this? Absolutely nothing. Jagex, if you're watching this, just hire me already and let me design all the content.